What if I told you there is a place where every breath you take is a whisper of ancient stories? Welcome to the Great Smoky Mountains, a breathtaking spectacle nestled between North Carolina and Tennessee in the United States. These mountains are not just a geological marvel, but also a treasury of age-old tales and mysteries. With their unique misty appearance, it's as if they are shrouded in an enigma, beckoning adventurers and nature lovers alike. The Smokies, as they are fondly called, are known for their rich biodiversity. From the vibrant wildflowers that carpet the valleys in spring to the diverse wildlife that call this place home, they are a living testament to the incredible tapestry of life that our planet weaves. But what is it that gives these mountains their smoky appearance? And how did they come to be? These are the questions that add to the allure of the Smokies. In the next few moments, we will journey through time to unravel the secrets of these ancient mountains. Our story begins hundreds of millions of years ago, deep beneath the Earth's surface. Here, in the quiet darkness, a phenomenon was taking place that would eventually shape the face of our world. The Great Smoky Mountains were taking their first breath in a process that would span over hundreds of millions of years. The birth of these mountains was not a singular event, but a series of geological processes that unfolded over an unimaginable expanse of time. It began with the movement of the Earth's crust, the tectonic plates. These massive slabs of rock, floating on the Earth's semi-fluid mantle, were slowly but constantly moving. Over time, the collision of the North American and African plates led to the formation of a supercontinent known as Pangaea. The immense pressure and heat generated by this collision caused the rock to fold and buckle, giving rise to a range of mountains that would later be known as the Appalachians, and within them, the Great Smoky Mountains. However, the creation story of these mountains doesn't end there. After their formation, the forces of weathering and erosion began to shape and sculpt them. The relentless rain, the freezing and thawing of ice, and the constant flow of rivers wore down the lofty peaks, carving valleys and gorges into the landscape. And then there were the glaciers. These mighty rivers of ice, during the last ice age, further molded the mountains, deepening the valleys and sharpening the peaks. But despite the seemingly destructive forces of nature, the mountains endured, their rugged grandeur a testament to their resilience. Over hundreds of millions of years, the Great Smoky Mountains evolved from a flat landscape to a towering range of peaks and valleys, from an underwater terrain to a landmass above sea level. Each geological process, each shift of the Earth's crust, each drop of rain added a new layer to their story, shaping them into the majestic landscape we see today. And so, the Great Smoky Mountains were born, standing as a testament to the immense power of nature. Fast forward to thousands of years ago, a new chapter begins. The Great Smoky Mountains were not always a haven for tourists seeking tranquility and adventure. Before the arrival of the Europeans, these ancient lands were home to Native American tribes, each with its unique culture and way of life. Let's journey back to a time when the Cherokee people were the primary inhabitants of these lands. The Cherokee were a complex society with a rich culture, deeply intertwined with the natural world around them. The Great Smoky Mountains were their home, their playground, and their sacred ground. They were hunters and gatherers, skilled in the art of survival and adaptability. The Cherokee had a profound relationship with the mountains. They viewed them as a source of sustenance and spiritual guidance. Their mythology and folklore were filled with tales of the majestic peaks, the rivers, the plants, and the animals that inhabited them. In their eyes, everything in nature had a spirit, a life force of its own. The mountains were not just lifeless rocks, but living, breathing entities that needed to be respected and cared for. Their belief in the interconnectedness of all things led them to live in harmony with the environment, taking only what they needed and giving back in return. Their way of life was not without hardships, but their resilience and unity saw them through. They held ceremonies and rituals to honor the cycles of nature and the changing seasons. Their dances and music echoed through the valleys and ridges, a testament to their vibrant culture and enduring spirit. Sadly, the arrival of the Europeans heralded a time of change and conflict. The Cherokee were displaced, their lands taken, and their way of life disrupted. Despite the adversities they faced, they held on to their traditions, their language, and their love for the mountains. Today, the echoes of their existence can still be felt in the Great Smoky Mountains. The trails they walked, the rivers they fished, the mountains they revered, all carry the imprint of their existence. their legacy continues to echo through the valleys and ridges of the Great Smoky Mountains. As centuries passed, a new era dawned upon the Great Smoky Mountains. The winds of change swept across the rugged terrain, bringing with them a new wave of explorers, the European settlers. Their arrival marked a turning point in the history of this majestic range. The settlers were drawn to the mountains by the promise of rich soil and abundant game. They carved out homesteads, tilled the lands, and hunted in the forests. The mountains, once the exclusive domain of the indigenous tribes, began to echo with the sounds of axes and saws. This was a time of transformation, but it was not without conflict. The arrival of the settlers disrupted the established way of life for the native tribes. The Cherokee, who had lived in harmony with the mountains for generations, found their lands encroached upon. Their traditions were threatened. Their culture was at risk of being overshadowed by the new settlers. Yet, despite the adversity, the Cherokee adapted and endured, their resilience a testament to their deep connection with the mountains. As the years rolled on, the impact of human activity became increasingly evident on the once pristine mountains. Forests were felled, rivers were dammed, and wildlife was displaced. It was clear that without intervention, the beauty of the Great Smoky Mountains was at risk of being lost forever. Recognizing this, a movement began in the early 20th century to preserve the mountains. Visionaries, conservationists, and ordinary citizens alike rallied together to protect this natural wonder. Their efforts culminated in the creation of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park in the year 1934. The park's establishment marked the beginning of a new era for the mountains. No longer were they simply a resource to be exploited, but a sanctuary to be cherished and protected. The park now stands as a testament to the power of conservation, showcasing the extraordinary biodiversity of the region and offering a glimpse into its rich history. From untouched wilderness, the Great Smoky Mountains transformed into a sanctuary for all to enjoy. Today, the Great Smoky Mountains welcome over 10 million visitors each year. This beloved national park, straddling the border between North Carolina and Tennessee, is a haven for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. The Smoky Mountains are a vibrant tapestry of life. They are home to a dazzling array of wildlife, from the mighty black bear to the elusive bobcat, from the playful river otter to the soaring bald eagle. You can spot a white-tailed deer grazing in a meadow, or catch a glimpse of a wild turkey strutting through the underbrush. The park is also a sanctuary for over 200 species of birds, 60 types of mammals, and a whopping 70 species of reptiles and amphibians. But the Smoky Mountains are not just a wildlife paradise. They are a botanical wonderland too. The park boasts over 1,000 different kinds of plants, including more than 100 species of native trees. From the stunning displays of spring wildflowers to the fiery hues of fall foliage, the Smoky Mountains offer a kaleidoscope of colors throughout the year. The park also provides a multitude of activities for its visitors. Hiking enthusiasts can explore over 800 miles of trails, while anglers can try their hand at fishing in the park's numerous streams and rivers. History buffs can step back in time at the park's historical sites, and photographers can capture the breathtaking landscapes and stunning wildlife. The Great Smoky Mountains are not just a place, they are an experience. They are a chance to reconnect with nature, to find peace and tranquility, to challenge oneself, and to create unforgettable memories. They are a testament to the enduring beauty of the natural world, and a reminder of our responsibility to preserve and protect it. The Great Smoky Mountains, a testament to the past, a treasure for the present, and a legacy for the future. So, what makes the Great Smoky Mountains so special? In the course of our journey, we've unearthed the secrets of these majestic peaks, from their birth as a geological marvel to the ancient inhabitants who revered them as sacred ground. We've traversed the epochs, witnessing the dawn of a new era that reshaped the mountains, carving roads and trails into their heart, forever changing the way we interact with this natural wonder. Today they stand as a beloved national park, a testament to the enduring allure of the wilderness, a sanctuary for countless species, and a source of inspiration for millions. The Great Smoky Mountains are more than just a collection of peaks and valleys. They are a living, breathing testament to the power of nature and the resilience of life. A place steeped in history, rich in biodiversity, and brimming with adventure. The Great Smoky Mountains, a tale of time written in stone, a place where every breath whispers stories of the past waiting for you to discover.